The report seems to imply that these sort of partnerships must arise in the coming decades.
Absolutely. By 2050, there will be 800 million more working age people in sub-Saharan Africa than there are now. It's just not possible that exactly the number of jobs that those 800 million kids need are going to exist in the countries where they come from. And that means we need to be preparing for a lot more migration. How can we turn them into a resource? How can we allow them to make the contribution that they could make rather than becoming a burden to anybody? They don't have to be.
Economist Michael Clemens is a senior fellow at the Center for Global Development, a Washington, D.C.-based think tank. He spoke with VOA's Adam Phillips this week at UN headquarters in New York.
Today is World Rhino Day. It's commemorated every September 22nd to draw attention to the animals that are being threatened by poaching and the illegal trade of their horns. There are 5 species of rhinos. 3 are listed as being critically endangered: black, Sumatran, and Javan. The Environmental Investigation Agency says there's been a dramatic escalation in poaching over the past decade. It says about 1,000 rhinos have been poached every year since 2013, up from just 13 in 2007. Poaching by criminal gangs is driven by the demand for the horns in Vietnam and China. About 1,500 rhino horns have been seized by authorities over the past 10 years in South Africa, China, Vietnam, Mozambique, and Namibia. And that wraps up this edition of Africa News Tonight. I'm Yehiz Wahib in Washington.
And I'm Tim Lewis, and for all the latest developments on the continent 24/7, visit our website at voaafrica.com. And stay tuned to the sunny side of sports coming up at 18:30 UTC. On behalf of our producer, Bill Workinger, and our engineer, Curtis Bynum, thanks for choosing the Voice of America.
Hello, this is Peter Corsi, host of Nightline Africa. Please join us every Saturday and Sunday at 16 and 18 hours UTC. Nightline Africa is VOA Africa's weekend show that provides news, features, and entertainment news about Africa and the world. Tune in. You will be glad you did. I guarantee it.
Hello, this is Heather Maxwell, host of Music Time in Africa. Join me every Saturday and Sunday for an hour of awesome African music. Like to stay on top of new music trends? Breakout artists? New releases? Maybe you just love the classic style and the artists of the past. Or simply the sound and feel of a good beat. Whatever your pleasure, you can get it every week right here on Music Time. So join me on the local FM station Saturdays and Sundays at 1500 and 2000 UTC. VOAAfrica.com.
On voaafrica.com, the newest update.
This is the Voice of America, Washington, D.C., signing off.